Didn't want to do anything else but be a nurse. That's all I ever wanted to do. People might say you shouldn't treat your patients as a friend, but they're not just patients, they're people. So I took that into Bradmill. Because they respected me, I respected them, and they treated me as a friend, and I treated them as a friend. Because everyone treated everyone the same. I was treated like the fellow on the factory floor. I treated the people on the factory floor like me, like they were my brother or sister.
Here we are in the worst recession we've had in a long, long time. We've got huge problems and there's 1,500 people on site. What do? Long service leave, long service awards didn't occur anymore. The Christmas parties didn't occur anymore. But that culture just did not, the people didn't just give up and say, what's the point of this? Everybody banded together. Everybody said, we'll get through this. These things are essential. They were all brought back. Every one of them. Everything that was part and essential of the Bradmill culture came back again. We love our culture, and eventually it all came back again. It was amazing how it stayed. It stayed because of the longevity of our operators and all our people, of course.
The culture of Bradmill, everyone talked about the culture of Bradmill, and they have since. And to build a good one takes many, many, many years, and many years of good people. But when I think back, it was more than that. They had a commitment to education. They had a commitment to caring and nurturing for new migrants, people that came into the country came into the business without English skills. The apprenticeship program, the cadetship program, they're all vibrant programs. The way I look at it is that Bradmill actually, although there was good people there, it made good people.
People had that desire to do better and to improve and to give their best, and they were so proud of the quality of their workmanship, and they would find ways to improve what they were doing.
It was a foreman's written responsibility by the time I left, that he was to educate or make sure that his staff were educated. And that included the day they started, instead of just trotting somebody in and say, there's your job, you're expected to show that person several things around him and around the mill, around the site, and that would give them pride. But I found people did not have to be doing tremendously important jobs to have as much pride as you possibly can have in doing something correctly and being the only person in the mill that could do it as good as you, even though you've trained others to also do it. But nobody is as good as you. And that was a source of pride. Nobody else could make the perfect denim. They'd see a pair of jeans, or their daughters would come in with a $100 jean. He said, that's Bradmill stuff. If I can feel that, that's Bradmill stuff. And
I thought to myself, how hard those people were working and how committed they were. Those people stayed and they were committed and they did wonderful things for their children. Some of the children appeared later on. They'd come in as managers. And
we could have a kid as an apprentice. The parents would be working on the machines, and the older ones would probably be working in penciling or something like that. Even we had grandparents, parents and youngsters working with us.
And top management was fantastic. I reckon they knew everyone in the mill too. Because when I was walking around, I'd see them walking around. When Jack Fraser came in and bought it, they were so mindful of the business and loved it so much. Rob Dixon, Bob Green, Philip Stoneham, they were like a brother or a sister. You could talk to them about anything. They're little things, but to me they're important things.
Between Rob Dixon being the managing director at the top and, the guy on the shop floor, we all had that respect for each other. And I've never experienced that before. I probably never will again, I guess. Yeah.